What's up, you guys? It's me, Gabby, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to film a full beat 0 to 100 makeup look for you guys today. As always, I'm going to first prep my skin. I'm going in with Clinique's Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and this is extremely hydrating and at the moment my favorite daily moisturizer. For face primer, today I'm going in with my Dr. Brandt's Luminizer Primer. This is their Pores No More primer. This primer is really good for just a very natural bounce of light on the skin. It's great for underneath the makeup, and it just helps for the foundation to go on flawlessly. I am going to put some chapstick on. This is the Burt's Bees Peppermint Chapstick. I love this chapstick. It just helps keep my lips moisturized while I do the rest of my face. For underneath my foundation, I wanted to go for a very glowy look. I'm using MAC Strobe Cream's pink color, and this is just going to go under the foundation. As you can see, it's very luminous, and I just love this product so much. So what happened next was I wanted to do that cool thing on YouTube where everybody does their brows and then voila, their brows are done. But my camera didn't work. It wasn't filming at that moment, so I didn't get to do that cool thing, but next time. I'm going in with Urban Decay's Naked Heat palette, and I went ahead and did my brows off camera per usual. I am going to go ahead and take, hold on, let me find out, the colors Sauced and Chaser in the palette on this Morphe M501 brush. This is going to be my transition shade, and then I'm going to take He Devil, Cayenne, and En Fuego, and I'm just kind of mixing those on this other Morphe brush. This is just a medium tapered brush, and I'm going to go outer corner and inner corner, kind of skipping the middle part. So I'm just trying to deepen up this crease because I am about to do a cut crease halfway on my lid. Next, I am going to take a small flat concealer brush, and I'm taking NYX's Full Coverage Concealer Pot in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to cut my crease halfway. This, I'm not going to lie, took me a little while because I am such a perfectionist, so take your time, totally look at both eyes, make sure they're even. This is just one of those things that you should do when you're not in a rush to get your makeup done. But practice makes perfect, and the easiest part about it is probably taking concealer, getting it thick on the end, and just making sure that the line has a lot of product right at the end of the brush. And that just helps build up the pigment, and it just looks sharper and cleaner. Alright, for the lid color, I am going in with Ounce out of the same palette and a MAC 242 brush. I did not wet it. I'm just going in with the dry and just making sure that the pigment on the lid is even and dispersed finely. That way it does blend as well as possible. And then for the outer portion of my eye, I'm going to take that same mixture of colors out of the Naked palette, And I'm basically just going to create an ombre with that. I use my finger and the brush, and I just make it look like it has a gradient effect. To help deepen up the color in my crease just a little bit more, I'm taking this brush that I recently got from Ulta. It's the Real Techniques Defining Crease Brush. This makes for this process a little bit easier. I just love it because it is extremely pointed at the tip of the brush, and it's just a lot easier for me to get a more defined line right up where the cut crease meets the transition colors. So I would totally suggest that you get this brush because it made for this to be extremely easy, and as you can tell, it looks so much better. So next I'm going to clean up the outer part of my eye where some of the shadow got too far down, and I'm just cleaning this up because this does help me have an outline for where my liner will go. And for the liner, I'm basically going to outline a wing liner. I'm not going to fill it in, I'm just going to outline the part because then I'm going to fill that part in with glitter. I'm extremely nervous about this because if you F it up, you're pretty much screwed with the eyeshadow, and it's just going to be really thick and a disaster. So basically I just go ahead and outline it first, make sure that it is even, and then I'm going to fill it in with some glitter. Alright, now for the glitter. I'm going in with this LA Splash eyeshadow base sealer and an eyeliner brush in EO5 from Sigma. And I'm basically going to put this in between the wing just a little bit at a time, and then I'm taking this Belle Pierre Cosmetics turquoise glitter and I'm going to place this all inside of my wing. I am now going to prep for my false eyelashes. I'm using Tarte mascara, and I'm just going to coat my real lashes first. And then I'm going in with Koko lashes in the style Baby G. For foundation today, I'm going in with Milani's Conceal and Perfect in the shade Creamy Vanilla. I'm going to apply it with this small brush first, and then I'm going to go in with my Morphe sponge and buff it all in. I'm going to also do a little bit of contour today. I'm going in with Beautiful Bronze by LA Girl Cosmetics, and this is their Pro Concealer in just a warm color. I'm going to also contour my nose with this, and then I'm going to conceal under my eyes and use this for the contour. Also, I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I'm going to set and bake using Airspun's powder. I have been using this to set my entire face lately. I've been loving that. It just helps for the bronzer and blush highlighter to go on a lot more smoothly. For bronzer, I'm going in with Hoola bronzer. I have fallen in love with this bronzer. I'm so glad that I got it. It is probably the best bronzer out there at the moment. I'm going in with this Crown tapered brush, and I'm going to use this to just hollow up my face and give myself a little bit of a tan. I'm also going to use that Hoola bronzer to contour my nose, and the brush I'm using is a Morphe M507 brush. I love this brush for contour. It's very tapered, very small, and it is great to use to set the contour that you laid down. I'm going to contour my cheekbones just a little bit more using my Lorac Pro Contour palette in the shade Medium in this angled firmer brush. I'm also going to take the white illuminator shade in this palette and use it to highlight the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I recently picked up this beautiful ColourPop pressed highlighter palette. This is in the shade Taffy, and it's just a beautiful pink orangey shade to, I guess, kind of go over your bronzer. It does have a little bit of pigment in it, but it's more on the highlighting side. If you don't like a full highlighter, I would recommend this product tremendously. It is very affordable per usual with ColourPop. It does have a little bit of color, like I said, but it is meant to be a pressed highlighter. I'm going to darken up my lower lash line using the shades Sauced and Low Blow out of the Urban Decay Heat Palette. I'm also going to use a flat definer brush and use the shade Ashes on my lash line. I'm going to coat my lashes with that Tarte mascara on the bottom. Also, for lips, I'm going in with NYX lip liner in the shade Sandstorm. Then I'm going to use a lipstick from Clinique. This is their Jonathan Adler line. It's the name Melon Pop. I really love how my lips turned out with this lip color. It's awesome. And then I just recently got the I Love Sarah E collab with ColourPop. It's her Atolle lip gloss. I am obsessed with this lip gloss. And last but not least, I decided to go in with my Naked Cosmetics holographic highlighting palette that I got in a BoxyCharm box, and I'm just going to use the blue and the green to highlight my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. Alright, you guys, this completes this finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Audio Jungle.